Welcome back. It can be kind of tough sometimes feeling at home in a strange place, in a flat that you rent from a landlord you've never met, in a neighborhood full of strangers. Unless of course you move to a place where neighbors eagerly greet you and invite you to do cool things. If you have that, where do you live? I would like to live there too. In my very limited experience, London does not appear to be that type of neighborhood. So here's my theory about making a place feel like home. And it's very similar to the way that we make connections with people. We need to experience things, and we need to have positive emotions associated with those experiences. That is what creates the opportunity for building meaningful connections. In a past video, I talked about the importance of building a routine when you're adjusting to and creating a new life abroad. And it's also important to seek opportunities to develop a connection with the place that you live. During this past week, I had that moment that, oh my gosh, I live here. All while attempting to film, engage in pleasantries with strangers, and not fall off the 10-foot piece of plastic into the murky dock waters around me. And here's the thing, nobody invited me to go paddleboarding in Canary Wharf last week. I just decided that it sounded like a fun thing to do, even if I was doing it alone. And so I did it. I didn't know what to expect, but I can tell you I did not expect to have the aha moment that I did with knobby knees balancing on a paddleboard in the middle of Wood Wharf. After getting the hang of standing and balancing on my paddleboard without causing my toes to cramp, I really worked up an appetite. So I decided to try a spot that just opened in Jubilee place called Farmer. Super great spot. Delicious. I grabbed some lunch, I took it to Jubilee Park, found a nice piece of street art to sit by, and I even made a new friend. First friend in Canary Wharf. No, not that guy. The other guy. Yeah, that one. So how do I know that I have successfully made London and Canary Wharf feel like my home? I'm starting to like it here just as much as I miss life in Canada. That's right, you can have more than one home. It's not as if Canada and England are like chatting, getting into it. Canada's not sitting there like, you know, we raised her. She called us home first. She belongs here. She's Canadian. Right. Well, She did leave you for me. I do think that each place that I've lived in has selfishly torn off a little piece of my heart and kept it there waiting for me. That's what makes visiting so great, because you get to have all of those feelings again, and you can retrace your steps, even if it's just for nostalgia's sake. Next time you see me, I will not be in London. That's right, folks. I'm taking you to Canada. Next week, I'll be breaking down my travel experience from London to Toronto. Fingers crossed, everything goes smooth. Let's keep it together. Until then, take care of yourselves and enjoy this 30 seconds of sunset. Because if paddleboarding and sunset views of London Central don't make you fall in love with Canary Wharf, I don't know what will.